Be sure to like and subscribe.
Hey guys, Coach Anis Kassab here over at Triforce MMA in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. I'm also a chiropractor, Dr. Anis Kassab. I work right around the corner at DeCrescenzo's Chiropractic in Central Falls, okay? Hit me up if you guys want to book an appointment or a private lesson for jiu-jitsu. Today I'm with my buddy Phil here, and we're going to be demonstrating a couple of different techniques that I really like. One of them is going to be from the guard, aka getting the arm bar properly from the guard. So to start this one off, I'm going to have Phil over here in my closed guard. One thing that I really like to emphasize to my students when I'm in the closed guard scenario is the idea of actually opening up the guard and getting yourself to a more advantageous position by placing feet on the hips and starting to bridge your hips up. When I start to do this, I put extension-based pressure on my opponent's elbows. So the way that I'm going to do it for this particular technique is I'm actually going to take one arm, it doesn't matter which, in this case I'll use Phil's left arm, I'll step on his hip and I'll bridge up. This is going to allow me to get his arm hyper extended. And from this hyper extended position, I maintain my butt being elevated, and I take my other leg and I go up over the top of his upper back. Now I'm hanging on Phil. My butt is still off the mat. I'm not lazy here where he can easily square back up with me. Instead, what I'm doing, I have a good strong bridging pressure. I cut my angle and I turn really, really hard, and I'm hanging on his upper back. And now from this scenario, it's a pretty easy thing for me to bring my other leg up over his head and weigh down. From this weighed down head position, it's going to be relatively simple for me to pull his arm towards me a little bit and bridge in by pushing his head down and pulling his wrist down towards me as my hips elevate. So let's take a look at all of that one more time. Starting here, and let's add a scenario to it as well, where Phil's elbows are really in tight. So do me a favor and bend your elbows a little bit more, Phil, right here, just like this. What I like to do from this scenario is I actually like to hip out a little bit to get the elbow to pop up over the inside of my leg. So I'm coming here. Now that I come here, I'm gonna hold the elbow, I'm gonna keep it in place, and now I'm gonna square back up with him and bridge. So now his elbow is over back to the outside of that leg. And now from this scenario, it's usually a pretty easy thing for me to weigh down hard on his upper body, get up over his head, and weigh down on his head. In this case, I can finish the armbar quite easily from here. Thank you guys for checking that out. Once again, that is the armbar from the guard. And thank you, Phil. Triforce MMA, guys. See you later.